Oh my God, I just held my breath. That was scary. Alright guys, we are back out here at Dead Man Slide at Crossbar Ranch. So we've got a couple different things that we are going to try. Kory is going to attempt to go up this line right here. In our last video, you saw that Josh actually went up this line. Now if this line right here doesn't work, then he's going to try going up this line right here. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens.
That was also my front coming up.
Oh my God, I just held my breath. That was scary. You made it up further than you did on the other side. Yeah. Well, is the winch line long enough to run to that tree right there? I would say to do that as a precautionary because you keep lifting up. I'm thinking that one over there, it looks thicker, right?
Did I get off of those routes?
Yeah, you are.
Right. If I stay straight where I'm at right now, I'm not going to slide down into the hole that's dug over there, right?
No, you are gonna go. Like, if you continue on the path that you're going right now, you're gonna go into that hole. So you're gonna have to cut a passenger if you want to stay on the routes and not fall into the hole. You're on the route, but your front driver is not gripping anything right now. Cut it passenger some because that tire's trying to slip into the hole. you're sliding driver right now. I think that might have worked to your benefit, actually. You got a rock that's moving underneath that passenger tire. You're over it, but it'll probably kick back.
Sorry, my radio died.
Alright, so this back passenger is going to be going into that hole, but it looks like that worked to your benefit, so I think it'll be good.
The driver is just a few inches away from coming up. The driver's coming up now.
So what Kory's doing is Kory is setting himself up so that way he has a safety line. So he's trying to ensure that when he's doing this obstacle, that if he starts to tip backwards on the front, so what that means is his two front tires start to come up off the ground, then he's got this winch line as sort of like a safety net. Now the thing is, if you ever have anybody that's got a winch pulled out like this, you want to make sure that you're staying behind the vehicle, because if this were to snap, then it'll just come back and whip at you. So you don't ever want to be in the middle of it. You either want to be ahead of it. That's the most ideal spot to be. Or if you're like me and you're filming, then you want to make sure that you are basically where Kory's at, or very, very far behind it. Now, if you remember from the last video, we took another line on this, but where we had to do all of our turnarounds was going to face you towards this direction to get towards the bypass for Dead Man Slide if you're coming from the opposite direction. So Kory is towards the direction that he needs to be, so he's not going to have to do all the turnaround stuff that we had to do in that last video.
See, I have to move over enough to where I can clear that stump.
Yeah.
Because every time I try to go up it, I hit the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to miss that stump in front of me.
Okay.
But be very close to it.
You're way far away from it right now. Now you're pointed directly at it. Turn driver or passenger a little bit. Passenger, passenger, passenger. Right there. You'll kiss it on the very bottom, but not the top. Yeah, it looks like if you were just to come straight forward right there, you should clear it. It is a good thing you do not have fenders. There's no way Josh could do this. So if you remember in our last video, Josh actually came from this direction right here and then had to come right here and turn around. So what you'll find is that if you are able to get your Jeep up, or if you're in a side-by-side, it should be a lot easier for you. But you'll just continue up this path and then it'll take you up to the top, which will bring you to a bypass that'll go this way and then come back down towards the beginning of the obstacle. All right, Kory, how did you feel about that?
That was pretty extreme.
Yeah.
That was the most sketchy thing that I've done. You had to be ready. It felt like you were just going to slide to one side into a hole and flip over, because most of the time all 4 tires weren't on the ground, and I had to use a safety line to make sure that I didn't die, and it was just crazy. I loved it.
Yeah, it was crazy watching it.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Obviously, Mueller didn't get up it, but as you saw in the video, even if we were to be able to get up to the top, we'd have some issues because of those fenders that we've got right there. But we hope you guys like what you saw. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on Jeeping.